What's going on, everybody? It's October 23rd, 2025. God is with us. There's a lot of traffic out this morning. Hopefully my stream didn't get messed up. And God is with us. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. It matters what you're doing. Hello, Lucas. Yeah, it's gonna come on a little earlier, but it was kind of like really dark, so. But blessings for everyone that comes in the stream, to the whole world. When you put the focus inside of yourself, this is a real treasure chest. As soon as we keep focusing externally, we will lose happiness. People will try to steal it. And they'll say things, try to convince you otherwise. You can ask the question. So the topic I wanted to talk about today, the main one, is stop resisting, stop fighting. Fighting is a never-ending thing. You simply will never win. There's no reason to fight anything. If you feel like something's wrong, then you're just resisting. You don't understand someone, just understand them. They're going to oppress you. They're going to go against you. There's no one to go against. That is an illusion in itself. I don't know, a homeless guy. God bless all you beautiful souls. Anytime you resist anything, you already lose. You start an argument with someone, you get angry. You already lost. Not because this person beat you or is right, because now you're angry. We need to shift the focus to how we feel internally. This is the key. This is the treasure chest. Everybody's focused outwardly, outside of themselves. But the feeling of you is actually inside. I am fire. That's an interesting one. Hey, what's up? I do. The moderators are ones that have been with me for a while. I don't care what anybody says, but negative spam will have to go. Okay? So, just because it ruins it for everybody else. Yeah. No matter what anyone says, it simply doesn't affect me. And no matter anyone does, I can't change what someone does. I can't force anybody. Yeah. And actually I appreciate other people's perspectives and all their comments. Yeah. So I appreciate everyone. But again, people are always focused externally. That will always burn out. You'll always find a problem because everything you're searching for, the feeling is inside of you. They call this God. They call this the feeling of life. So anytime you're resisting something, you're going to feel negative. You're going to feel constrictive. There's no reason for that. To fight, you actually have to force it. To resist, it takes more energy. You have to force it. And then you just don't feel good. As soon as you let things be in free flow, then you don't have to fight anyone. You don't have to argue. Hello from Scotland. Yeah. What we really want is freedom from thoughts. Thoughts are the root cause of all our problems. Just think about it. Every problem you have, it's from a question you have. It's from a certain perspective you have. All your problems are from a thought. All your emotions, if you trace back your emotions, they're simply a thought. They're simply a reaction. You can choose to think any way and to feel about anything. But how you choose that is how you're going to feel. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You are choosing how to react. The difference between you and somebody else is just this. They're reacting so fast that they're not aware. They're not paying attention. That's where anger comes from. Sadness. Now that you have the knowledge I just gave you, you don't have to react immediately like an animal. And you don't have to feel bad because of your reaction. Does that make sense? Good morning. Hello, Vine. It sounds like you need to be in a mental institution. The way you're talking. What if you're able to hear spirits and they're negative? You have to be in a negative state to hear negative things. It's as simple as that. Nothing will come to you as negative only when you feel negative inside. The devil will never be able to reach you if you have love in you. If you have God in you. God's already inside of us. Our natural living state is love. So fear is created through the mind. So if you have fear, then that's when you can communicate with the devil. You have to be scared to get on the devil's level, else he can never get to you. And even then, it's kind of like a irony, because he can never really touch you or hurt you. Okay? He can only give you an illusion or delusion. I'm talking about non-duality in a sense, but it's much more than that. This is way, 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 way much more than non-duality. But you can call it that. Hello, Alberto. God bless you all. Hello, Jeremy. Take time before you reply. No. Yes and no. Yes, most people are making judgments and they're not thinking about it. Okay? They're just going off the first thought as if they're in autopilot. Okay? They're not aware of what they're actually saying. They're not aware of what they're feeling. If you did feel negative, if you did feel hate, even if you felt fear, well, why would you feel that? Why don't you change that? Because you don't want to feel it. It sucks feeling any of that. Simple as that. So no one else is going to change that or control that for you. It's up to you to change it. No one else. No one's going to do it for you. Nobody. It's impossible. So your fear, your negativity, it's strictly up to you to change it. More importantly, that all comes from the mind, because your natural living source is positivity. It's already love. To be negative, you have to force it. You have to create it. To be in fear, you have to lose your sense of self, the love, to actually be in fear through a thought. And I didn't mean specifically that you line with the devil when you're in fear, but that's when he can attack you, per se. Because the devil's always in fear. He might not show it. And so is evil. That's why evil's always trying to control, because they have fear, which is an illusion itself. Anger can come from feelings of sadness too. Hello, Suki 99. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't want to shave. Yeah, you can never pay me to do anything. Yeah. Money is just something you imagine. Yeah. Money has nothing to do. That's an outside source between what you really want to do. Okay? I'm not saying money doesn't exist, but that is getting sidetracked from what you actually want to do. As soon as you chase money, then you're not going after the thing you want to do. You're getting sidetracked. Health is wealth. Love yourself. Love of money is the root of all evil. Yeah, because, again, that is true. You start to go after money, and then you throw everything else you wanted away. You simply forget about it. What do I think about non-duality teachers and teachings? The teachings are, that's a good question. They're some of the best teachings in essence. That is what reality is. There's a lot of things I think about it, or more so feel. And I was actually going to mention that a second ago. A lot of non-duality people, the teachers, they're lazy. I think it's a super lazy route. It's for people that just want to sit on their bum and be lazy. Why? There's many reasons for this, but simply there's other ways to get there, such as health and eating certain foods. Actual techniques that do work and still your mind, such as stretching. If your body's super tight, your mind's going to be super tight. You could learn all the non-duality you want to, listen to the best people. Do you see? They don't approach this. They don't go after other angles. It's kind of like the lazy way. Not saying that it doesn't work either, but they exclude every other angle, and they only go at it one way. And who's to say that way is going to work for you? Yeah. And then there's some non-duality people. It's not the teachings, but the people, the teachers. Not everybody's going to get it, again, from that, just speaking about it. Two, which is even more prominent, is the teacher itself could teach non-duality, but the way they teach it, people don't understand. Or they actually haven't experienced it for themselves. So it's muddiness. Only be strong and courageous. Yeah. I think it's good overall, but I feel like people almost use it as a crutch, Lucas, if that makes sense. Yeah. For example, someone could need to actually exercise because they've been sitting on their butt all their life. The body does require things. So listening to non-dualities, they don't ever say exercise. It's completely devoid of everything, basically, other than strictly talking. So, yeah. I love all you guys. Germany. Man's depravity is beyond explanation. So you don't believe in therapy, or is the therapy you believe in, like anger management? Anger is just you holding on to something. All you want to do is release it. But when you hold on to something, it's kind of like you want to hold on to it. As soon as you release it, stop resisting or fighting it, you realize you never had to fight it at all. You create the fight. I could fight you guys right now. I could fight the next guy that walks down the street. I could go and fight Mother Nature. I could go and fight a duck. I could go and fight myself, ultimately. But why am I not? And then why am I picking certain things to fight? oh, because these are the ones I want to fight. No, no, it's pointless. Do I believe in things like anger management? You can't manage anger. There's no such thing. It's either you're getting completely over it, which is the best thing ever, or you're just going to hold your anger and manage it. I actually did, because of program, I went to a kind of like an anger management thing. I'm not angry. But I went there, and the person that was teaching anger management, she solely admitted to us that she still gets angry. Well, one thing, she's teaching it, okay. But if you're still getting angry, you got some problems you need to resolve yourself. So, I do believe in therapy, for sure. But usually those therapists, they're not talking from their heart, maybe. Ego. Maybe they're just doing it for money. And some of them probably are helpful. Yeah. The real work, even if you go to a therapist or to anybody, you're going to do the work inside of you. Simply, again, you hold on to anger. I can't believe this happened. Well, it did. It's just simply you're holding on to a thought. You're constricting your whole body. You're not paying attention to your body and how it feels. Else you wouldn't feel this. Because anger is just a tightness. As soon as you let it go, you're free. There is no more anger. And it is literally that easy. But people make it hard. When someone's angry, all it means is their mind is fidgety. They're angry at everything. Again, it comes from the inside. They have revolted, resisted. They're just fighting themselves. There's no one outside to fight. You're just fighting your ideas of fighting something. You're holding on to your ideas, which constrict you. Yeah. Any person that's angry, they simply need to calm down and become still. Their mind is moving too much. They can't keep up with it. So it makes anger's uncontrolled. You just can't take it. Yeah, of course. No one can take it. It's impossible to take it. It's uncontrollable. That's why you can't take it. When your mind is moving too fast, this creates hell. It aggravates you. Because you can't concentrate. Life is concentrate. It's when you feel your best and can get over anything. God himself is a concentration in its purest form. Hello, black hole. You choose to be angry. Yeah. When someone's angry, they don't want to listen to you. Especially, like, it just so happens to be the people they don't want to listen to are close friends or family members. If an angry person, if they go to some third party person, someone they're not usually in contact with, they're not used to it. They're not running on autopilot now. This person can simultaneously get to them. This is from what I've seen. It's just something about the angry person. They're not listening to their family members. They're only listening to the thought in their head. The me. I have a bad story for you. Life is not about you, and it never will be. Simply because life is everything around you. If you hate yourself or resist something, you block out the whole world. You resist the whole world. You simply hate the whole world just by hating one thing. Yeah, you can cover it up and go on about your day and pretend you're not mad. It will still hold there. Hello, Carol. Give that anger to God. Yeah. That's true, Jeremy. If we just say thank you, anger is just not having gratitude. That's all it is. You say thank you to the Lord or about anything in any situation. Thank you for doing this. Now you feel positive. Thank you, Lord, for whatever happens, whatever is happening. Okay? Anger, all it is just creating a negative feel in your body. It's really nothing. You're just holding. Meanwhile, you're really expanding. You are a limitless being. So, anger, why it's bad, it's not really bad. It's the fact that it's making you feel negative. So then you're casting out your anger. You're casting out your negativity. That is true. Coming from my fingernails. Thank you. Jesus loves you too. Spread the gospel. God's fingers. Yeah, that is true, Carol. That's why we have the Bible for people and why we have faith. And God is always here amongst it all. But this is all positivity. It makes you feel good. So why we say, you get true peace from the Lord is peaceful. That's our natural state. So if we count on the Lord, then He will bring that peace into us. But we have to become it. We have to allow it. Okay? So if you always choose to be peaceful, you are allowing it to be peaceful. And you're allowing the Lord and accepting Him. You are becoming peaceful for the Lord and with the Lord. So then you feel good. You feel positive. Hello, nice forest. Yeah, it's... Hello, bunny. Let's see. Nobody can make you mad. Yeah, it's... People think they make you mad. You're just trying to control somebody. The only thing you need to control is that your initial reaction. Usually the reaction happens so fast in your mind, and then that's all you know. Especially if you're moving too fast. Angry people are always moving too fast. That's why. You can't be at peace if you're running around. What about stress? Yeah, a lot of people are always in stress. It's from the idea. Stress is not natural. It's not your natural being. Just as like all of this, none of this is stressed out. There's no animals out here that are stressed every second. People cause them stress every second. And then you can't make good decisions. You can't find God or open availability to Him. Yeah. So, again, our natural state, it's beaming with happiness. It's beaming with love. It's like overwhelming. You just want to jump around. Literally. It's just it's beaming outside of you. It's the feel of your body. It's the feel of God. And God is your life. It's already there. Okay? It's when you get so attracted to the mind, you start to lose the feel of the body. You're not paying attention. You're getting absorbed in the mind. That's not who you really are. Okay? You're the spirit, the feel of life. And look, it's just like this. I could be mad right now. I can't take you. Ah. I'm in control. I can be sad. My dog died 5 years ago. Can't take it. Can't. Oh, this person said I need to cut my fingernails yesterday. No, I'm in control. And so are you. And this goes with anything that you're feeling. All these other feelings and emotions, they're subpar. Because our natural state is loving. It's completely effortless. You're not trying anymore. You're not forcing anything. The love it's radiating out of you right now. You can't stop it. So is the happiness. If you ever look at somebody who's grumpy, it's a direct image from their mind. They're not grumpy because it's how they feel. They're grumpy because of their thought. They're mad at their thought. You can simply change it or release it. It's kind of funny. But just see somebody that's angry or real grumpy. You'll see that their eyes will be like almost inside of their head. It's not the feel of your body. Your body is living. It can't be negative. It's a positive state of being or experience. Perpetuating love. Okay? God is here to break all your emotions, to break all those barriers. Okay? And that's where the source of happiness comes from. Because the life in happiness is not just contained inside of you. That would be selfish. It's just everywhere. So you are the individual, okay? But then all this life outside of you, the whole universe, the whole world, that is God, okay? And you're just like a smaller part of him. That's when they refer to God, they refer to all the love, all the happiness, okay? All the living, and all life. You are just, you are all of that too. There's no separation. You're just contained. You have this local point, okay? Do amputees get their limbs back? What if they were born without them? What if they were born without them? Doesn't mean they're not going to feel God's love. Doesn't mean they're not going to experience life. Do amputees get their limbs back? It's possible. Anything's possible. And I love getting the birds on camera. Also, we have prosthetics. Look at that. So beautiful. No fighting going on. And there's prosthetics for someone's missing limbs. They're still living life. And God wanted them to be that way. Okay? Maybe their spirit wanted a challenge. This was the challenge. They wanted to learn something from this. The only thing we can ever learn is to come back to love. Once we're in a state of love, and once we feel love, there's no more problems. We align with God. We feel God. So we feel good. What about an aborted fetus? Hello, Stephen. Yeah, I mean, what about it? There's nothing about it. We're trying to lean one way. Usually people are leaning towards an opinion. It's simply happening. It simply was a choice. There's no bad and there's no good. And the fetus can't make its own choice, for one. Okay? In history, they've always killed fetuses, especially without actual hospitals and advanced facilities. You can read it up on ancient cultures. They would take herbs to kill the baby, well, the fetus, or they would manually, physically kill it. It's not bad. They knew what they were doing. Also, if they had a certain baby and it was deformed, even years after, they would get rid of it. And there's also animals that eat their own young, or they get rid of some. What if you didn't make it to 30? Yeah. Well, I thought I was going to die a long time ago, so. Thank you all for being here. Keep the joy, spread the joy. It enlightens people. But it helps my workplace. Yeah. It's because people are just so caught up. We have our whole life to make choices. Don't wait till you're really, old to make a choice. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people, they party all their 20s, 30s. Well, then you partied. I mean, yeah. But a lot of people, because you can do anything. But if you're out partying, that is your choice. You know? Yeah, I mean, you can party when you're a teenager, and you can party anytime. But, are you supposed to be doing something else? Okay? A lot of people party all their life, and then you can always make a choice, no matter what age. Yeah. Hello, Vicky Goggins. Because a lot of people, what I see is they party. I don't know, but I've seen some, and I bet a chunk of people do this. They don't know what's going on with their life. They don't even know what life is. So they just, party, 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 party. And by the time they're 40, now they're 40. Now you have to work a 9 to 5. Maybe you have a family and kids. You don't even want a family and kids. You're screaming at your son all the time. Yelling at your significant, parent. Okay. You're the one who created all of this. And then these people that party all their life, now that they're trapped, they're just trapped in their ego. Now, like, they can't have fun. They're jealous if anybody else is doing anything that they're not doing. And then they try to tell you, no, you got to do this. Oh, yeah. So you partied all the time, but now you still don't really do nothing. But now you're stuck in this trap. Yeah. They don't like to hear this, I can tell you. You have to approach, I'm only telling you guys, you have to approach people in a different way. Someone who's angry, you're not going to be able just to go up to them. You have to do it almost in a whole other way. It gets a little tricky. What are your thoughts on a hypnotist? I mean, I don't really researched any of that. I have heard of, miracles and things like that. They relieve people's trauma and ultimately heal a person. So I know some people are against hypnotists. Obviously, it can be used for evil and, bad things. But on the good note, if it's doing good things, I'm not against it. I've really only heard good things from it. I haven't heard bad things. But I would imagine it could go both ways. How's it going? I love your dog. That dog really wants to pet me. but I have heard of them healing. No, so, it's through the grace of God. Anything that heals somebody, it happens through the Lord. So, Brendan, yes, I believe in Jesus Christ as God. Some people don't think he was a real person. That's okay. I believe he was a real person. God himself. And thanks to Carol for reminding me. Who is older, the man that is 80 and 9 more years to live? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. Good morning, Carzo. When you find the Lord, then maybe you'll have a mission. But once you find your Lord, your life's over in your mind, in your egotistical ways. So then there's like a new beginning. You're reborn, you could say. Yeah, you just have the past life, it's dead. Now there's the new you, which was always trying to come forth. The stillness, not your egotistical mind, but the you that's connected to the Lord. Yeah, I mean, it can be hypnotherapy. I really don't know nothing about it, So I just know there's people that I don't know how to describe these people. Someone like Daryl's Canyon. You can search her up. Yeah. I don't know if she calls it hypnotherapy. Yeah. But I think she did something like that. All I know is whether a person is handicapped or not. Yeah. We're all trying to get back with the source. It's the goal of life itself. The life you always want to feel a part of something, whether it's community, but it's really you want to feel God. You always want this expansion. You always want more, more, more. That's the mind talking. But when the mind becomes quiet, you actually feel that expansion. It's like there's no limits now. You don't really, you really become the spirit itself. And you don't really feel your body anymore. Everything just seems as it's one. Okay. Hello, black hole. Yeah. I'd be in heaven happy as a clam. Like that. I'm handicapped, but I walk in faith. Are you really like handicapped, Vicky, or you just? God bless your soul, though. If one plants the seed and another waters it, it's God that grows the plant. Wow. Yeah. Everybody has wisdom. There's light inside of everybody. I'm not against the government. I'm not against anybody or any living thing. Yeah. I understand. Doesn't mean I'm going to agree with everything they do, but I'm not going to go against them. It's you just go against yourself. Yeah. It's not going to change me. Yeah, and everybody, it doesn't matter who it is, even what it is, everybody has some wisdom for you. A guy in the streets, a bunny rabbit. Yeah. Even people, people online. There's a lot of wisdom online. Yep, you're crazy. Good morning, brother. Hello, Rick. Thank you. Thank you. Accept everything with humility. Again, yeah, there's none of that resisting, or which is the main topic today. No fighting, no resisting any situation. God is good. He has it all worked out for you. It's already prescript. What do you think about ventriloquism? I don't even know what that means, black hole. Thanks for calling me your spiritual guide. I'm just guiding you back to you. Soon you'll be there by yourself, and you won't need me. And ultimately, God will guide you. Yeah, I heard of the word, but the meaning is just not there. Yeah, you have to go crazy sometimes. I'm scrolling to the top of the comments. Emmanuel awakening. Yeah. There's no awakening happen outside of you. It may appear that way. The real awakening is focused on the individual inside of me, inside of you. Well, I'm sorry for that, Vicky. I hope you still feel this peace in the vibrating life you are. And I hope God cuddles you and gives you all the love. It's not video games. My culture follows Valak. Never heard of that. Oh, Kun J, Upud. Yeah, no, I missed a lot of comments. I'm not here to miss anybody or not read any. I was just talking about a lot of stuff. And I was backed up on the earlier comments. I never mean to miss anybody's comments, or I wish I could read every one of them. But yesterday, there was 1,000 comments, I think, just that night. It's some of them were repetitive, and some of them I got to. Just some of them I just didn't get to. Yeah. Say her name. We need each other as children. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. If we're all in this together, but when someone's angry, it's like they cast out the whole world. When someone only loves their spouse or their husband, you're casting out everybody else. You're moving off grid. Oh, it's just you and your family. If you feel your intuition wants to do that, that's usually from an ego. You cast out the whole world. Why? You still have some anger. You still have some issues. We're here to build each other up. I missed you guys yesterday, and I definitely could feel it. Tell it. Well, like, I think Euphoria, she's one of the actual mods. She's been in here for some time. She said, "Oh, I felt you were on." This was like later in the day, 5 p.m. And she's like, "Oh, so I came on, and there you were." Yeah. She felt it. That was her intuition. And then she reassured it, which she didn't have to, but she's like, "Oh, I'm going to go check." She had the thought then. But she already knew. You already know. Yeah. I love it here too, Jeremy. Yeah. Yeah, we went live twice actually yesterday, Vicky Goggins. And yeah, and hopefully somebody can help you or be next to you. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. That's definitely a challenge. But, if you keep inviting the Lord, He will give you peace. And if you keep a peace of mind, then everything, will become slow and everything will be okay. And then you'll start to feel your soul or the Lord, and you'll feel incredible. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. I'm just guiding you back to this. It's really not me. It's already inside of you. Oh, you want me to go live there? Yeah. I did search it up, and it is like really close to me in Pittsburgh. I did search it up after your comment. Okay. Yeah, and I will do some more research about it. It's actually like really close to me, like 5 minutes. Maybe I'll go there. About the ISKCON. God bless all you guys. Align your heart just through your intuition. God's already guiding you. Okay? Anytime you feel resistance, that's not true. The resistance is made up. Anytime you're fighting or argument with someone, let it go. It's false. Even if you get caught up in something, as soon as you let it go, then it's over. You can pull yourself out. It's just really your inner state and how you're feeling. There's no reason to argue anymore. No reason to yell. No reason to get frustrated. Okay. And if you do, something bad or negative happens, You can get out of it. Now you know you can get out of it. Yeah. I wish I could help you more, Vicky. And I hope the Lord helps you with as much in everything. Thank you, Jeremy. I needed you. I needed all you guys. And God needed all you guys for fulfilling your purposes. We've all affected people's lives. Not only lives, but animals, plants, and just the whole environment itself we've all had an impact on. You guys also helped people. God said we're a one body, but yeah, that one brings tears to my eyes. Take off the hat, I guess. Yeah, we all are one body. I really like that one. Hello, Rodrigo. Yeah. I'm sorry that I missed your comments, Kunjun. Yeah, Vicky, I don't know like what state you stay in, but maybe in the future we can set you up with something. Hello, Brit6969. Do you remember me, Jace Lindsay? It's kinda. Kind of. Maybe did you change your name? Some people change their name. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't get to see what's everything Vicky said. Just be live. All right, I'll try to do a live there for you, since it's so close. At ISKCON. Thank you, Black Hole. And look, we were speaking about Euphoria, and here she comes. Good morning, Britt. Hello, Puckdew. Thanks for the comment, Lewis. Yeah, see, we spoke Euphoria into existence. I can guarantee it, because I feel it too. Well, that she felt that we were online, or I was online, and then she hopped on. I will keep visualizing what I'm going to do. I'm guessing that this just happened recently, Vicky. Yeah. Sideshow Bob, what's up? When am I visiting? I just found out about it last night, Kunjun. Yeah. I'm usually busy most of the time, so I don't know. They're only open at certain hours, and I have to look more into it. But thanks for telling me about it. There's a feather I found yesterday. But I also just took a shower this morning. God gives his toughest challenges to his greatest warriors. Yeah, that's true. We've all in here. You know, there's a reason why we're in here. But most of us probably have been through the toughest challenges. That's how we got here. That's how we overcame it. I love you, Rodrigo. It's always nice to see your face. You know, I hope you're feeling good. And make decisions that feel good. See, it doesn't have nothing to do with the mind. The mind is always trying to guess and analyze. Guess. But the things that feel good are the choices you should be making. That is God's intuition. And that's Him implementing. He's implementing these good feelings for the good choices. The good rewards. God bless you all. So I'll take a holiday just to watch the video. Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe you can send me your email. I'm glad you have so much gratitude. And you're so excited about it. We need more excitement about the world. Not for expecting something. That same excitement a kid has. That's when you're living life to the maximum. Not, oh, I know this and I know that and I'm grumpy. On my way to becoming a monk. Okay. Is there a certain, location you're going for that? Oh, yeah, Alabama. Sorry, I forgot, Vicky. You did say that. I will tell you when I go there, Kung Ju. Or Kung Upad. There's so much nature in America. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a lot of nature everywhere. I don't say hello because I never left. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna scroll back to the top. I'm getting a little better every day, Barwick. Is there any questions I have? Like me? No, I don't really have any questions. Yeah. The questions are in the intuition. Yeah, so. The questions, the answers are in the intuition. Simply, I try not to think so I can feel. I can feel where I need to go. I can feel when I need to rest. So I try not to think at all. Mike XP. If a feather in the cap makes you feel alive. Cowboy Rancher sounds fun. My birthday is close, so is my driving exam. Now that you had your spiritual awakening, what are you going to be? Are you talking to me, Jay West Bay? I don't think so, huh? For where two or three gather in my name, there I am. Thank you, Euphoria. I love all you guys. Everything you did up to this point, has been through God's will, through his one body. To step into the presence. There's only this presence. There was no last year's. There was no yesterday. When we truly are imbibed in this presence, imbibed in it, questions go, problems vanish, the ego's no longer there. We feel God's life, which is the epitome of life. And nothing will ever feel better than this. So this presence, even the same time when Jesus was alive, even before the world came into play, there was just this presence. Okay? It has nothing to do with the thinking mind. And this is excitement. It's forever new. That's why kids have excitement. They are in this presence. That's why kids don't have judgments. Kids just don't have awareness. At a certain point, you develop an awareness. So then you can manually step into the presence. A lot of people just, fade in and out. Yeah, I amness. Yeah, it's true. Thank you all for being here. You all have beautiful hearts, beautiful souls. I was tired a little today, so still came through. I find myself more and more in love with Jesus every day. Soon you're just going to become love itself. And whatever's happening on the outside doesn't even matter, because you're just going to imbibe and feel this love. It's the greatest feeling. Everybody wants this, even if they don't know. Unknowingly. All activity is trying for you to feel this love. It's pervading everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Brennan, enjoy your morning walk. God bless you and everyone. Thank you, Britt. God bless your heart. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be on here for like another 45 minutes probably. Have you been to Europe, Lucas? No, I haven't been to Europe. Yeah, I've never really been nowhere. Yeah. Especially in the last 9 years, because my body was messed up. And when I was younger, my mom didn't drive. And my stepdad hated taking me anywhere. He always he just hated me, basically. So I never even got to go to friends' birthday parties. I never got to go anywhere. Yeah. I haven't been to like too many places at all. But next year I plan on doing the same thing live, but answering the questions in person. And I'm going to go all around the world, saving up money to do that, resources, and I plan to go everywhere. Europe, America, and teach techniques if I can do that. I think I lost my hat. There's plenty of positivity in here. Thank you all for being here. Okay. Thank you, Euphoria. Vicky, I wish I wouldn't be so caught up on my own. Yeah. Well, Rodrigo, at least you notice it. Then you can actually do something. Most people aren't aware of it, and then they definitely don't do anything. So you're actually way further than you think you are. And God bless you, Rodrigo. Thanks for stepping in here. And it's a great feeling. I'm supposed to spread the love. Yeah. I'm glad you're spreading it, Vicky. Yeah, it's who you keep in company. Why it makes you feel good. Because it feels good. If we keep bad company and negative people, then it's gonna, it has a chance to affect us. And there's better people for us to be around. People that want us. People that cherish us. And yeah, I know that a lot of us are actually spread out. Just how it happens to be. How do you know you've been to nowhere if nobody's been there before? Because there's not really an exact location. A location is just, it's everywhere. Yeah. Because it's really nowhere. Everywhere is nowhere. Yeah. The kingdom of heaven is within. Yeah, Jay West Bay. A lot of the Bible's trying to point you to inside of you. The focus on the inside. Because that's where true love is. Yeah. Even if someone gives you love from the outside, physically or, non-physically, like a person or a place or an animal, it might not stay with you. Okay? You want it to always be there. And when you do feel love, we have to recognize that it's actually inside of us. And then we see the whole world as love. It's naturally coming off of us. Only the ego puts a cap on it. A mountain cap. It blocks it. Well, Rodrigo, your wish, you will get it. Oh, hello, I am Jimmy Pockets. Well, Rodrigo, you can definitely do something about it. And if you email me, just email me, Rodrigo. And I will help you out. And we're all here to help you too, but we're all here to help you. But just email me if you can. It's okay, Black Hole. Again, yeah, I mean, I'm not around him anymore. He's still the same person. Mostly everybody I know from years and years ago, they're all the same person. I don't really see anybody change. So, and I still don't, you know what I mean? I mean, I still see him, but I don't really contact him because I don't. It's not in my fruition. Yeah, I don't hate him. Nothing against him. I don't want to be invited with that energy. And yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for him actually. But again, these close people usually give us the most turmoil or the most problems. Yeah. Where the reason you're born in these certain specific situations were for a reason. So you get away from them. So you learn from your mother. So you learn from your stepfather. Or that best friend that let you down. God has gave you these specific purposes. Nothing is here by random. You're not on the live stream by random. God orchestrated this all. Yeah. Every person you run into every day. Not random at all. Your mind just thinks it. But when you step into the feel, you just feel connected to everything, everybody. You just naturally say hi and wave. Hate is resistance towards the present moment, to God. Bacon will unite us all, yeah. Found my hat. It's alright, yeah. I mean, my stepdad always fought with me. Looking for your hat. There it is. Yeah, it's Fizz. Fizz is my last name. Some people don't know how to admit they need God. Oh, yeah. I mean, basically, I already have what I need, J. West Bay. More so, my body's been messed up body's been messed up for years. And I had to put everything on halt. Just, like, my last 9 years, I could give you to someone special in a week everything I know. Maybe in a month to a layman person, if they're acceptable. But the last 9 years, I pretty much was in a coma. Yeah. My body just never felt good. Never. Even when I laughed. No matter what I did, it did not make me... It was completely shaking all the time. Completely, utterly malnourished. So I didn't, no matter what I even tried to do, I didn't feel good. Before this, all my life, I realized that, oh, I felt good all the time. I never really felt bad. Yeah. And then came the awareness and all these other things. But yeah, the last 9 years, I mean, there's places I worked. There's a lot of places I couldn't work. I couldn't even do anything, and there's just a whole lead up of events, basically. Yeah, but it's easy to get money. It's not. People act like it's impossible. That's just your thinking. You also don't want to wait till like you have family, kids, and have to work 40 plus hours a week. Yeah, it might be hard to go do other things. No. Yeah, but I didn't actually, any money that I make off of like YouTube, whether it's donations, it's just all going towards the international community that I'm building. Yeah. But gaining money off of YouTube is just like it's not my main goal. It's more so a side quest. Yeah. Yeah. I don't plan to rely on YouTube if that makes sense. Yeah. I'm just doing what I can right now. It takes a shaking to see how much people need God. Yeah, energy vampires. Yeah, if someone's sucking your energy, if something doesn't feel right, you can still be okay with what's going on. Don't get mad or frustrated. Again, you only get frustrated or mad at yourself or at the thought. But if someone makes you feel uncomfortable, even if it's a friend, get away from them. There's somebody that's going to make you feel comfortable. You don't have to deal with anybody's else vampiresness. And a lot of people, they want all your attention, all your energy. Especially if you're a happy, loving person. The vampires are coming. Hi, I'm from New Zealand. Welcomes. Yeah, I've always been drawn and fascinated with Australia. Well, since I was like a teenager. I'm from the East Coast of the United States. Close to Philadelphia. Right close to New York City, right below it. And right above Washington, D.C., actually. So there is all these famous places and right next to me. In school, they don't teach us about anywhere in the United States. But I was always drawn to the continent of Australia. But I don't know anything about it. Yeah, it's a great, video games are they're just so real in a way because they mimic our life. They're so fun. Yeah, it's a great analogy, basically. Same with dreams. We were talking about dreams yesterday. Dreams are great too. The game that like represents reality the most is simulation. Sims. Yeah. God's, if you're not searching for God, and he's still working for you, well, he's gonna do anything to like shake you. He's basically gonna break you. Yeah. Let's all go to Alabama. Yeah. That'd be really nice. Or once we build up the international community, we can bring Vicky out there. I'm not sure like what if this just happened recently with her. I didn't get to read all the comments. Have you ever tried maple syrup? I drink maple syrup straight out the bottle. Maple syrup is one of my favorite foods. I love it. Yeah. I mean, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me when my body was messed up all these years. It wasn't even me. It was all the people around me that didn't care about me. They were so unhappy with themselves. I had no community. I probably would have felt better and got better too. That was the worst part. Wasn't even me. It was see everybody else up in their selfishness. Everyone was so caught up in their head and unhappy, and they're walking. They can do whatever they want. Yet they're absolutely miserable. Yeah. That was the most worst thing I've ever seen, Bunny. Truly. It's a big challenge after years of living. God wants 2 eggs with onions, and that sounds like something you would eat, Jay West Bay. Did you grow up in Philly? If God doesn't, I'll eat it. I'm glad you can eat, Jeremy. Once you know the truth, you gotta know how to forgive yourself and everyone. Yeah. I've been steady starving for 9 years. That trust me. I forget what it's like to even be normal. That's great, Rodrigo. That's great. Let your heart lead you. Okay. I'm going to scroll up to the beginning because I'm way behind, I guess. Good morning from California. Thank you, Amber Renee. Much love to you. All the people around you. The comments I was speaking, I just were from before. I just came back up to the beginning. Hello, Lisa Hall. Thank you for the donation. That's going to go towards the community. Because I'm building a real life community where people can be stress free and feel God. And it's going to be for free to live there. Obviously, have visitors too. Yeah. But, yeah. That's so thoughtful of you, Amber Renee. If you ever want to come to Australia, you could always come. Yeah, okay, so you're from, I forgot you're from Australia too. Yeah, so many great comments. I wish I could hit them all. I mean, Renee, I hope there's a lot of love around you, and I can tell you have a good heart. Don't hold back your love. That's not what God wants you to do. Show your love to the world. Keep spreading that love so we can uplift the rest of humanity. That is why we're here. Thank you so much, everyone. The best coast. I'm not doing nothing I'll talk about. Okay. And I don't know why you even would say that. Yeah, a lot of hills in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I love hills. They warm you up when you go up them. It's like motivation in itself. Yeah, and there is a lot of hills around here. I mean, it's all I know. It's one of the only places I've been. But I would always jog up the hills so much. Yeah. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, I mean, I'll for sure go into Australia. I don't plan to miss nowhere. And yeah, I would definitely let you know, Sideshow Bob. I hope I am going to see every one of you in person one day. Come on to Alabama. I'm from the East Coast too. Yeah, you saw the great blue flamingos. Lord be with us. Yeah. When I was younger, that bird was not around. I guess it used to be around. But since COVID, all these animals came back around. Bunnies, squirrels, possum. Some animals kind of left. Skunks. Yeah, but the blue heron, there's like a family now, so. Yeah, you're blessed, Amber. And so is everybody in here. There's a lot of people that come in here from California, so. Legos from California. You and me in the same boat. We're all in the boat, you know. Yeah, I seen that black hole. Thank you. There's just been so many great conversations in the comments. I can't get them all, unfortunately. I wish I could. Yeah, Rodrigo. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, don't you just see me as a best friend. I'm not, yeah, not out here to take advantage of you. No, I'm not even out here to do. You know what I mean? Just see me as a best friend or a brother. This is how I really am. Yeah. Of course, you guys know that. Yeah. My best friend, because he actually had a chronic illness himself. My best friend's from France. Yeah. There's a lot of people that come from Australia too, but some people I haven't seen in months, so that's that too. My best friend stays in France, ironically. I'm from New Jersey. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I've been to Atlantic City one time. I don't think I have nose hairs, and they've never itched me. So that could be a problem. Quack, quack. Hello, Love Friday. Yeah, yeah, I would love to go to come visit you. I have to visit Andreas, And when I come there to visit, I'm also gonna, we're gonna be spreading love. We're gonna be holding meetings about God and giving techniques. So it's not about me, nor will it ever be. Yeah, but where does Andreas stay? I forget the name of the place. Close to Italy. Uh, Croatia. Croatia. Yeah. That's near Portugal. Yeah, and I know. There's so many fantastic places. I wish I could see them all. Hello, Mr. X Addies. Well, God bless you. Temple's campus. Yeah. You all are beautiful. Yeah. Don't listen to what other people say. You all have a beautiful heart. It's all touched by God. You all have beautiful faces. God will definitely break you and remake you. And have a revival. Yeah. Pilomosity. You got 5 acres? Yeah. I You got 8 anchors behind me? I guess that's a large amount. Yeah, I want to build something where we get our own food. We have the bee's nest. We have like chickens and milk. So we basically can manufacture I'll probably be making all the money, so everything else is just extra, and we have our own fulfillments, such as needs. But just I'll probably have like enough money to where no one will have to stress about even making money. I don't really want money. There's nothing that I want. If you have 3 legs, as long as you're cool. Hello, Crystal Lion. Yeah. But how without work? You said something before, but that's fine. I'm always working. I already have money saved up. And the live events I'm going to be doing will bring in money. Yeah. Because God has made it happen, basically. Yeah. God's got this, man. Yeah, exactly, Vicky. I have 3 acres I've never used. That's hello, Samurai. Yeah, have our own cheese. We can have our own fabrics, such as wool. Make our own clothes. Yeah, it's really limitless. But the main point is sort of you can feel God, through techniques and prayers. And so you can get out of all the stress. Anyone that's positive, there'd probably be hemp fizz. You get investors that want to move there to purchase the land. Yeah. I mean, I basically already have an investor. So, yeah. Like I said, it's going to happen. It's already in the process. It's not like I just came up with this. It's been in the making. It's God's making. So, yeah. And it's what I want for the people. I honestly didn't even want to tell people because, people will shoot down your dreams. I just want everyone to know that all the money that I do make is going towards that. Yeah. I'm not going to buy a mansion and go off grid and never talk to anybody. Yeah, there's nothing that I want, but I have everything to give. Yeah, it would be cool to have our own honey, and we're gonna. And then, not only will we have our own honey, we can actually sell some of our honey, and then we can invest it back into the property. But don't make it seem like I have $0. Yeah. We will have Keats. Yeah. And then there'll be visitors that are, what will be the guidelines? Anyone that has a good heart and wants to change. Obviously, if there's going to be like some evaluation. From cash to credit, we can do all the things through Christ. Yeah, true. Hemp is a good one too. Yeah. What church to go to? I don't, not in one right now, profess chess. But this basically is kind of like a church. Like Osho's commune? Yeah, I've never really looked into his. But yeah, Lucas. Almost like a retreat, but like a never-ending retreat. Yeah. It's going to be for the people as like an ongoing church or like a temple. But kind of like that, Lucas. But I would probably say kind of like Osho's commune. And I'm probably not going to be there all the time because I'm going to be still doing, like I said. It would be more so of a people thing. All I want's like a hut if I do sleep somewhere. And it will be a spiritual place. But yeah, like a commune, like a retreat. Yeah. Brendan, I think if you have the desire to establish. I think you should want it anyway, Brendan. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I want is, like, someone talked, the bunny, Gigi, she was saying, yeah, she's seen so many people miserable, and I just want other people to be happy. Yeah. And I want other people to feel God's love. God's presence is the best. I'm heterosexual. I'll see you later, Amber. I appreciate you. You have a good heart. Make sure you spread that love. Stay in that love inside of you. And then the world is yours. Yeah, it sounds amazing, Black Hole. I know. That would be like the one thing I want. Yeah. Yeah. Where people can obviously learn breathing techniques, and you can call it certain meditations, if you will. It will gain a lot of attraction. Yeah, it will be a source of income, but I want to have so much money to where people they just get to live there for free. The source of income would be like for advertisements and for getting the name out there, because we would already have, milking goats, cheese, honey. Hopefully we can catch fish nearby, or we could pay for fish. I would buy it. Basically just me having enough money to where people don't have to have money in a sense. And yeah, and then we can create their own clothes, sell them. I'm sure people have other skills like working on anvils, planting crops. It's really limitless. Yeah, I already have some chickens. Got to get some turtles too. Hello, Samuel. Yeah. Turtles are on the rise right now. That's for sure. They've been coming up in my life. It's gonna be like a Garden of Eden type of place. It's what we all kind of want anyway. Well, your family sabotaged it? I'm sorry to hear that. Was that down in Georgia, you said? Yeah, you got to get some turtles too. Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people there needs to be a foundation such as techniques that help people clear their mind, which is... Yeah, relying on the system can feel so draining. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Sideshow Bob. Yeah, of course you need a water source. I mean, that's probably number one you need, euphoria. For sure. I had friends that built. Yeah, I imagine there's gonna be like I got a bunch of ideas, and there's also other people have brilliant ideas. Yeah, fish and chickens, for sure. Again, anything is possible. So I had some friends that built a small, yeah. That's fantastic, Sideshow Bob. There is some places in the world you can grow crops all year long, so. Yeah. Oh, Vicky, you have a chicken farm for 7 years. Wow, that's incredible. Hello, Alex H. Eternal return. That's beautiful, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Henry Lambert. I'm gonna scroll to the top of the comments. See, I can't do this when I'm holding the phone, you know. A dozen eggs cost $7. Yeah, for high quality eggs, sure. Yeah. I personally, because of my situation, I've been just downing the cheapest eggs. But I was buying like high quality for years. Yeah. My chickens only lay very small eggs. Yeah, Alex, that's really nice. Communes all over the place. But this one's gonna be like one of the most prestigious. It's not gonna be just a few people. Yeah. I want it to be very big. Very well known. Somebody will be calling you Jim Jones. Alright, I'm gonna scroll up. Hello, Yoda. I live next to a deer park. Hey, yeah, we all have a special place near us. Yeah, eggs are like really expensive. Unless you're buying like the super cheap ones. Which, yeah. Do you stay in the countryside since you don't stay like right in Philly? Probably. If you had a dozen turkeys to visit. That's why they call it Thanksgiving. Just kidding. Oh, the last Dark Knight film. Yeah, that I haven't watched movies in like 10 years. But my favorite movie is The Dark Knight with Batman. And it's actually filmed in my city. The Dark Knight Rises. That's an old movie, though, at this point. Yeah. Do you have a little yard, Rodrigo? Probably do. Yeah. That's crazy they filmed The Dark Knight there, though, Alex. I mean, what a place. Right next to you. Yeah, my cities, though, is where the city of my city is the city of Gotham. Literally. Maybe I am Batman. Yeah, there's been a deer family popping up over here too, actually. You guys are making me hungry. Oh yeah, there's going to be so many outdoor activities. Hacky sack. Maybe basketball. Whatever. It's not on my mind right now. But dancing. Euphoria's going to play some music. No, but there'll be music there, of course. Live music. That's going to be one of the best. That's going to be so nice. I need a friend. Let's go to White Castle. Yeah. That movie gives you like, it makes you obsessed. That movie's a real crazy one. Pennsylvania has bears. I've never seen one. Yeah. You dressed up as the Joker once? I could see that, Samuel. God bless you. Is that the Batman where they poison the water supply? Not sure what you're saying. Yeah, that's crazy, Alex. That's crazy. And look at the synchronicity. My father has a farm. It's also my favorite movie. So, but I haven't watched movies in like 10 years at this point. My father has a farm not very far from me. Yeah. It's really it's about what you want to do. You know? And God is always with you. So at home, 20 chickens is far more than enough. Disc golf? I've never played disc golf. Yeah. Well, your father seems to have a real nice place, Rodrigo. Oh, and you sell worms. I love all you guys. You guys are made in God's image. Jesus loves you. And love is the universal religion. And love brings peace and understanding. So treat everything with love. You'll never have to fight again. Yeah. The problem is just what we're thinking about it. And God is the solution. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you did that, Lord. Glad you listened to your intuition. Yeah, okay. That's Lord be with us. That's amazing. Anything's possible. Yeah. Most people just don't do what they want to do. Nope. Not sure. Persistence. Abandoned by him. Yeah, you'd be spending your time there. Well, whatever calls you, we have to listen to where God's trying to take us. He's always there. Okay? It's not in somebody else. The guide is already there inside of you. Go where your love takes you. That is, at any time you feel love, especially in the past, that is God. And it's just our natural flowing state. So stop the resistance. Resistance is not God. Fighting is not God. Okay? It's just the natural flow that's already emanating from you, emitting. Your life is full of Him. Okay? You're already full of love and full of happiness. Don't block your happiness. Don't stop it. Just let everything be. Just like nature. That's true, Lord, be with us. I'm a mechanic, so I can fix almost anything. That's a great skill to have. Jesus Christ is God. Yeah. Just listen to where your intuition takes you. That's God directly speaking to you. No. It's in the stillness. That is when we find Him. A still body, a still mind. Doesn't mean you don't ever have to move. Again. No, once you find the stillness and let Him into you, it's just an allowance. Then you just gracefully move. Yes, Lord, be with us. And I worked in industrial fabrication. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's great. If we don't like where we're at, God has somewhere better for us to be. We already know. We don't even have to think about it. There's always something pulling us, and it pulls us to where there. There's something we already know where we need to be. God is always there guiding us. Yeah, it's closing doors, redirection. Yeah. Only when you give your full heart, that's when God shows up. God is already inside. He's the feel of love, the feel of your actual life, not the thought about it. Quack, quack. And come around to the positivity. Sorry. I appreciate everyone's perspectives, comments. May you have the best day. Accept Jesus as your Savior or God. And God bless you all, you guys. I appreciate you all. Have the best night. Just keep thinking about that love. Don't let the outside world move you. Become aware of everything you're thinking. And be aware when the thinking stops. Then you'll see it all. I'll see you all later.